Siberian Enigma. Did a UFO turn Soviet soldiers to stone? Is this unclassified CIA file proof of extraterrestrial vengeance, or just a Cold War ghost story? In the twilight years of the Soviet Union, a chilling tale emerged from the Siberian wilderness. An unclassified CIA file speaks of a bizarre encounter between Soviet troops and a UFO, an incident so strange it defies easy explanation. The report hints at a terrifying transformation. Soldiers turned to stone by an unknown alien energy. This isn't just another UFO sighting. This is a story of potential extraterrestrial retaliation, a chilling glimpse into the unknown capabilities of beings beyond our world. The details, pieced together from fragmented reports and whispered rumors, paint a picture that is both fascinating and deeply unsettling. Tonight, we delve into this enigmatic case, separating fact from fiction. We'll examine the declassified CIA file, trace its origins, and explore the implications of its claims. Was this a genuine alien encounter, or a product of Cold War paranoia and misinformation? Our investigation will take us from the remote Siberian landscape to the corridors of power in Washington and Moscow. We'll analyze the available evidence, consult with experts, and attempt to unravel the mystery behind the Siberian stone soldiers. The story begins with a Soviet military unit conducting routine training exercises in Siberia. According to the report, a low-flying saucer-shaped object appeared in the sky above them. This was no ordinary aircraft. It was an unidentified flying object, an anomaly that would soon change their lives forever. For reasons still unknown, someone within the unit launched a surface-to-air missile at the UFO. The missile struck its target, causing the craft to crash nearby. What followed was an event so bizarre, so inexplicable, that it has haunted the annals of UFO lore ever since. As the wreckage smoldered, 5 beings emerged from the downed craft. These were not human soldiers, but entities described as short humanoids with large heads and large black eyes. The report claims that these beings then merged into a single luminous sphere. In a flash of blinding light, something extraordinary happened. 23 Soviet soldiers who had been observing the scene were instantly transformed into stone pillars. Only 2 soldiers, shielded from the full force of the blast, survived to tell the tale. Following the incident, the KGB reportedly seized the petrified soldiers and the damaged spacecraft. They were transported to a secret research facility near Moscow, where Soviet scientists attempted to understand the phenomenon. The CIA file claims to be based on a 250-page KGB report detailing these events. According to the report, the soldiers' living cells had been replaced by a limestone-like substance. The cause of this transformation was attributed to an unknown light source emanating from the alien entity. The implications were terrifying. The aliens possessed technology far beyond human comprehension. The CIA's assessment of the KGB file was chilling. If the KGB file corresponds to reality, this is an extremely menacing case, the report states. The aliens possess weapons and technology that go beyond all our assumptions. They can stand up for themselves if attacked. This statement suggests that the CIA took the report seriously, acknowledging the potential threat posed by extraterrestrial civilizations. It raises questions about the agency's knowledge of UFOs and their capabilities, and the lengths to which they would go to protect national security. The CIA file itself is not a primary source of information. It is a reprint of a Ukrainian media report from 1993 titled Cosmic Revenge. This report, in turn, cites the authoritative magazine Canadian Weekly World News as its source. The Canadian Weekly World News, known for its sensational and often fabricated stories, claimed to have obtained the information from the CIA, who supposedly acquired it from the KGB after the collapse of the Soviet Union. This convoluted chain of sources raises serious questions about the veracity of the story. Skeptics argue that the Siberian stone soldiers story is nothing more than a hoax, a product of misinformation and sensationalism. They point to the unreliable nature of the sources, the lack of corroborating evidence, and the inherent implausibility of the claims. They suggest that the story may have originated as a piece of Cold War propaganda designed to instill fear and distrust of the Soviet Union. Alternatively, it could be a simple case of journalistic embellishment, a tall tale that grew more outlandish with each retelling. For believers in UFOs and extraterrestrial life, the Siberian stone soldier's story is a compelling piece of evidence. They argue that the CIA file, despite its questionable origins, provides a glimpse into a reality that is often hidden from the public. They suggest that the incident may be one of many encounters between humans and extraterrestrial beings, encounters that are often suppressed or dismissed by governments and mainstream media. The story serves as a reminder that we may not be alone in the universe and that there are forces at play that we do not fully understand. The Siberian stone soldier story remains an enigma, a puzzle with missing pieces. Despite the declassified CIA file and the various reports and rumors, the truth remains elusive. Was this a genuine alien encounter or a fabrication? The lack of concrete evidence makes it difficult to draw definitive conclusions. However, the story continues to fascinate and intrigue, raising fundamental questions about the nature of reality, the existence of extraterrestrial life, and the potential consequences of human-alien contact. If the Siberian stone soldier's story is true, it has profound implications for humanity. It suggests that extraterrestrial civilizations possess technology far beyond our own, and that they are willing to use it to defend themselves. The story serves as a warning. We must approach the unknown with caution and respect. We must be mindful of the potential consequences of our actions and avoid provoking entities that we do not understand. The future of humanity may depend on our ability to coexist peacefully with other intelligent life in the universe. The establishment of the UAP Task Force by the U.S. Department of Defense marks a new era in the investigation of UFOs. For the first time, the government is taking the issue seriously, dedicating resources to the systematic study and cataloging of unexplained aerial phenomena. This renewed interest in UFOs could lead to the discovery of new evidence related to the Siberian stone soldier's story. It could also shed light on other unexplained encounters, helping us to better understand the nature of these phenomena and their potential implications for humanity. The Siberian stone soldier's story is a reminder that there are still many mysteries in the universe waiting to be solved. It is a call for further investigation, for a more open and honest dialogue about UFOs and extraterrestrial life. We must continue to explore the unknown, to question our assumptions, and to seek the truth, no matter how strange or unsettling it may be. The future of humanity may depend on our ability to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos. We spoke with Dr. Aris Thorne, a leading expert in ufology and extraterrestrial encounters, to get his perspective on the Siberian stone soldiers incident. Dr. Thorne has dedicated his career to studying unexplained phenomena and has analyzed countless reports of UFO sightings and alien encounters. The Siberian stone soldiers story is certainly one of the more intriguing cases I've come across, Dr. Thorne explained. The declassified CIA file adds a layer of credibility, but the convoluted chain of sources makes it difficult to verify the claims. However, the details of the story, the transformation of the soldiers into stone, the description of the alien beings, all resonate with other reports I've studied over the years. Dr. Thorne emphasized the importance of approaching such stories with a critical eye, but also cautioned against dismissing them out of hand. We must be open to the possibility that there are things in the universe that we do not yet understand, he said. The Siberian stone soldiers story may be a hoax, but it may also be a glimpse into a reality that is far stranger and more complex than we can imagine. While the original report mentions 2 surviving soldiers, their identities and whereabouts remain unknown. However, we were able to locate a former Soviet military officer who served in Siberia during the late 1980s, who claims to have heard rumors of the incident. "I never saw anything myself," the officer, who wished to remain anonymous, told us, "but I heard stories, whispers among the soldiers. They spoke of a UFO, of soldiers turned to stone. It was said that the KGB had covered it up, that anyone who spoke of it would disappear." The officer's account, while anecdotal, adds another layer to the mystery. It suggests that the Siberian stone soldiers' story may have been more widespread than previously thought, and that the Soviet government may have actively suppressed information about the incident. From a scientific perspective, the transformation of living beings into stone is highly improbable, if not impossible. However, some scientists have speculated about the potential mechanisms that could explain such a phenomenon. One theory involves the use of advanced energy weapons that could disrupt the molecular structure of living cells, causing them to solidify into a stone-like substance. Another theory suggests the involvement of exotic materials or unknown elements that could trigger a rapid petrification process. These theories are highly speculative, but they demonstrate that even the most outlandish claims can be explored through the lens of scientific inquiry. The Siberian stone soldiers story may be a fantasy, but it also serves as a reminder of the limits of our current understanding of the universe. The Siberian stone soldiers story has had a significant impact on popular culture, inspiring countless books, movies, and television shows. The story's themes of alien encounters, government cover-ups, and the potential dangers of extraterrestrial contact resonate with audiences around the world. The story's enduring appeal lies in its ability to tap into our deepest fears and anxieties about the unknown. It reminds us that we are not alone in the universe and that there may be forces at play that we cannot control. The Siberian stone soldier's story may be a myth, but it is a myth that speaks to our shared humanity. After examining the evidence, consulting with experts, and exploring the various perspectives, we have reached a conclusion. The Siberian stone soldier's story remains an enigma, a mystery that may never be fully solved. While the declassified CIA file adds a layer of credibility, the convoluted chain of sources and the lack of corroborating evidence make it difficult to verify the claims. However, the story's enduring appeal and its resonance with other reports of UFO sightings and alien encounters suggests that there may be more to it than meets the eye. Ultimately, the truth is out there, waiting to be discovered. Whether the Siberian stone soldier's story is a hoax, a myth, or a glimpse into a hidden reality, it serves as a reminder that the universe is full of mysteries and that the search for knowledge is a never-ending journey. Are you ready to join the hunt for answers? Please like, share, and subscribe. Dive deeper. Research the declassified CIA file and related documents. Share your thoughts. Engage in discussions with fellow sci-fi enthusiasts and researchers. Stay informed. Follow credible news sources and scientific investigations into UAPs. The truth is out there, and it's up to us to find it.